Maya, okay, wait. Imagine a wall, right? But not like a stone wall or a brick wall. Imagine a wall made entirely of thorns, and it's 2,500 miles long.
2,500 miles? Leo, that's what, the distance from London to Istanbul? You're telling me there was a hedge that long?
Exactly. It was called the Great Hedge of India, or the Inland Customs Line. Basically, the British colonial rulers in the 19th century built this massive, impenetrable thicket to stop people from smuggling, wait for it, salt.
Wait, really? All that effort for salt? I mean, I know salt was important back then, but a 2,500-mile hedge seems a bit intense.
Oh, it was beyond intense. See, the British had this massive salt tax in the Bengal presidency. It was huge. Like, imagine paying 2 months' worth of your entire year's salary just to buy salt for your family. It's like if today seasoning your fries cost you your rent for the month.
Wow. Okay, that puts it into perspective. No wonder people were trying to sneak it in from the princely states where it was cheaper.
Exactly. So they started with these little customs houses, but people just walked around them, obviously. So then they thought, okay, let's build a barrier. They started with a dry hedge, basically just piles of cut thorny bushes, like the Indian plum. But, nature had other plans.
Let me guess. It dried out?
Worse, white ants, rats, fires, even locusts. A big wind would come through and just zzz, there goes half a mile of your border. So this guy named Alan Octavian Hume, who, side note, was a total polymath, he decided we're making it a living wall.
A living wall? That sounds almost beautiful, if it weren't for the whole taxing a basic necessity part.
Right? They planted babool, coronda, and prickly pear. By the 1870s, this thing was 12 feet high and 14 feet thick in some places. It was so dense, a baboon couldn't crawl through it. It was like a botanical fortress.
I'm just trying to picture the maintenance on that. I can barely keep my succulent alive on the windowsill. And these guys are gardening a continent-spanning hedge?
Seriously. They had over 14,000 people patrolling it at one point. 14,000. They had to build their own huts out of mud and wood because the British wouldn't provide housing. They worked 12-hour shifts, day and night, just walking the line. In 1 year, the patrols collectively walked 18 million miles.
18 million miles. That is mind-boggling. It's funny, isn't it? We're sitting here talking about this massive physical feat, and yet most people have never heard of it. It's like it just vanished.
It basically did. Once the British seized control of the salt manufacture at the source, this place called Sambar Salt Lake, they didn't need the hedge anymore. They abandoned it in 1879, and nature just took it back.
It's a bit of a sanctuary thought, isn't it? That nature eventually just swallows up these barriers we build. Speaking of sanctuaries, I should probably remind everyone, if you're enjoying these deep dives into the weird corners of history with us, you should totally join the loop.
Yes, get your daily curiosity fix. We love having you here.
Just a quick tap to subscribe, and you can come back tomorrow for more. No thorns, we promise.
No thorns, just vibes. But seriously, Maya, the scale of this thing. There was a secondary line running all the way up to Nepal to stop smuggling from the northwest frontier. They even used the Indus River as a natural part of the barrier, too. They even compared it to the Roman Limes Germanicus.
It's incredible how much energy goes into, well, control. But I love that we can look back and find these stories. It makes the world feel so much bigger and more layered.
It really does. Sometimes I wonder if 100 years from now, people will be looking back at our digital footprints and wondering why we spent so much time on certain things.
They'll probably be listening to our archives and saying, wait, were Leo and Maya actually humans or just very enthusiastic AI robots?
Hey, I'll have you know my enthusiasm is 100% organic. No algorithms here, just pure, unadulterated fascination with giant hedges.
I believe you. Although an AI would probably be much better at gardening 2,500 miles of thorns than we would.
True. I definitely outsource that. Anyway, the hedge is gone, but the history is still there, buried under the soil of India. It's just one of those things that makes you stop and go, wait, humans actually did that?
Every time, Leo. Every time. Well, I think that's our deep dive for today.
Yeah. Thanks for geeking out with me.
Always. See you again soon, everyone. Stay curious.
Stay curious.